What's up, guys? Marzio Grava here with Let's Talk About series. Just new series that I wanted to launch to be talking specifically on new products, and it could be a guitar, it could be a pedal, it could be digital equipment, anything that we as musicians are relying on to make our music go out there to the audience. Now, today I wanted to be talking about the new Epiphone Inspired by Gibson Custom. And this is not one of those. This is an Epiphone from Japan, from 1999, from the period after Orville by Gibson. So it was made in the same factory, so you might be already familiar with Japanese Gibsons, and they're really well made, well built. However, I need to say I'm quite curious to see the new Epiphones inspired by Gibson. And the reason is really simple. The specs now are really identical to what a Gibson USA guitar is or has. Even the ABR1 style bridge, you know, those with the screws like this one, mounted directly into the wood. One-piece neck. This one is also one-piece neck, but this is a two-piece mahogany body with maple top, and those apparently have one-piece body. So it's quite something. For the price tag, it's just over €1,000. I think it's 1,200, 1,300. So I'm very curious about those. Now, my concerns. I tried, as you saw on the channel, I tried many cheap guitars over the years, and my hope was always to find them improving, and they did. Epiphone improved a lot in the recent, I don't know, I would say 3, 4, 5 years. Now, aesthetically, they look more and more like Gibsons, right? And the new series are really spec'd like Gibson USA, especially those from the late 50s and early 60s. So they really try to spec them from the appearance side really close to the real deal. But with Chinese guitars, I mean, at least those low entry, or let's say anything between 500 to 1,500 euros, my experience, they're really not. They look great, and like they look good. They don't look great, but then you have the frets that are not really, you know, the fret work is not great. Fretboard also, and this is also one thing that the new Epiphones will bring: real, you know, rosewood, Indian rosewood, not laurel. So that's a big step up. But you know, fret ends, these rounded edges, things like that you would get on a more expensive guitar, because that's really what expensive guitars are about. It's really the fine details, the quality control. You know, the nut, for example, in every Chinese Epiphone I tried, I was never really, I was always quite unsatisfied with the nut, for example, how it was cut, very sharp ends, and you know, when you're doing any low note here or any low chord, you would feel it. And actually, you know, this one, for example, is super rounded, and the material is also correct. So I'm really curious to see how the new Epiphones, because they're going up on price in terms of price, but they really spec them up with top specs. You know, have really top pickups, woods, you know, one-piece neck, Indian rosewood fretboard, you know, big steps that they went up, and I believe it's going to make a difference. However, how about the craftsmanship? Because this is really how this company save money, is about saving with the FTEs, you know, the full-time employees. And yeah. Now, I made a video just to talk about it, really, because I don't have one yet, but I think I will get one soon so I can show you. And this is the closest thing to that one. Of course, it's made in Japan, 1999. I think the work on this type of guitar is amazing. The fretboard looks beautiful, but these are replaced electronics, for example, which, you know, these are Seymour Duncan / pickups. So of course it sounds great. The originals didn't really sound great. And this is the thing with the new Chinese Epiphones. They would come with top pickups, top electronics, and it seems like that's the closest thing to a Gibson, you know. And for those guys out there that love Gibson but cannot pay for one, that's the closest thing you get for 1,000 something. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll be posting more content on this topic. Feel free to suggest more topics on the comments, and yeah, if you like it, please subscribe. Cheers.